A manager challenges his players to improve their championship odds by seizing a win in a crucial swing game.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. It's a big one. Game 3 between the New Orleans Baby Cakes and the Reno Aces. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Number 29 gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, this guy is a real good two-seam fastball, and you'll know if it's good because he'll have good run and sinking action to his arm side. He'll throw it to all 4 quadrants of the plate, and he needs that pitch to be effective in this game here today.
At the plate, Steve Cook, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Stepping into the box, Jack Reinheimer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Jack Reinheimer.
Here comes the first pitch. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
In now, Brito.
Center fielder.
Yes, he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Schultz moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting third, right fielder, Steven Souza.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a slider.
Counts 1-0.
Two out, nobody on. That's wide, 2-0.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
The 2-0. 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
Batting fourth.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Smith, man at first after the 2-out walk. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And another snap throw to the bag. And a dive, but he's back. And again, he'll snap one over to first. A dive, but he's back. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Now a snap throw to first, and he's back in standing. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The next 1-2 pitch. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Pretty forceful about it, too. And the inning is over. We've played an inning, still 0-0. Digging in, Monty Harrison, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Ground ball left side. And that's through for a hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
And next to the plate will be J.T. Riddle. Runner at first to start the inning. And, Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry. And if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
He'll try again, 1-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Now another 1-2. And another foul ball.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Another one sent foul. And it's an even count of 2-2 to J.T. Riddle.
One thing to take note of is how these last two batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
The 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hazelbaker will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Striding in, Kyle Jensen. First swings for him in this one, with a runner still at first and one gone. No score here as we play inning number 2. Runners on the move for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard to this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Harrison leads off second with one gone in the inning. A throw behind the runner at second, and he'll be back in standing up. Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Batting 8, right fielder, Johnny Schultz.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Throw into second, but he'll get in there with an RBI double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Batting 9, pitcher, Caleb Smith.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. Souza on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Baby Cakes lead it 1-0. Into the box now, Jeremy Hazelbaker, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Hazelbaker.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
0-1's the count.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Check swing that time. They'll appeal down to third. And Mike Fillmore isn't buying it. It's ball 1. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. On a line, that's a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Batting 6.
Into the box, Christopher Negron, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. The 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Bouncer up the middle. Riddle has it cleanly. Barehanded for 1. On to first, a double play.
Just a two-hopper to short. Can't ask for anything easier than that, and they roll up your basic 6-4-3 double play.
Standing in now, number 20. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. They'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with two strikes, and that will retire the side. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. We've played two full. New Orleans is out in front, 1-0. Digging in to try it again, Rafael Ortega. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Ortega.
The 1-1. Is strike two swinging. The 1-2. Misses, ball two. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Now batting, number 91.
Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. The 2-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball. JT Realmuto is on deck. And this misses for ball four. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, JT Realmuto. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Sent on the ground out to second. Barehanded for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. The three of us are back with more following this. Digging in now, Drew Ellis. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Drew Ellis.
Here comes the first pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. There's a strike. The 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A little bouncer. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
The 3-2 pitch.
That's up.
Popped him up. Jensen waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Ready now, number 29. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game.
Pitcher, number 29.
First pitch on its way. A fastball down near the shoe tops. One out, nobody on. That's by him for strike one. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two. The 1-2. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Great sliding catch right there, but that can be awful risky. If you flop that one and mess it up, that ball's going to the wall, and everybody's scoring. He secures the catch, and the runners have to stand pat.
Stepping in now, Jack Reinheimer, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He went down swinging to start the home first. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. The 1-2. Liner towards second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Game 3 moves forward to the 4th inning now. The Baby Cakes lead it 1-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Steve Cook.
Third baseman, Steve Cook.
First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His first homer so far in the series, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Center fielder number 3, Monty Harrison.
Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Popped up. Reinheimer is under it. One away. In now, JT Riddle. One run in and one gone so far this inning. Bases are empty, one man out. That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
Dig. Third. And there's out number 2. Ready for another chance? Kyle Jensen. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that misses. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to short. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
The 1-1 home. Pitch out. Nothing doing. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. New Orleans is out in front, 2-0. Digging in, Brito flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And it's fouled away. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Dribbled up the line. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job, and now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
The 0-1, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back safely. Brito on at first, nobody out. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer at that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Number 10.
In now, Smith. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. First time up, he went down looking. Now a snap move over to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. The 0-1 pitch. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. Don't want to forget about him. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Coming to the plate now, Jeremy Hazelbaker, a base hit in his first trip.
Jeremy Hazelbaker.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope, that's a ball.
And a ball, 1-0.
Straight up.
Popped him up. Realmuto shading to his right, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Baby Cakes lead it 2-0. Striding in once again, Caleb Smith. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Caleb Smith.
Line toward the alley in left center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Now batting, left fielder, Rafael Ortega.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Hazelbaker's on his horse. He's there and records the first out. Digging in once again, Diaz.
The batter, number 91.
The 1-1 is a slider taken for a ball. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Here now the 2-2 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Smith stands at first with 1 out. High in the air down the right field line. Souza is under it, and he hauls it down in the corner. Ready for another shot now. JT Realmuto. He was a double play victim last time around. A runner on first with 2 away. Yanked on the ground down the line. And this is past him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Third baseman number 13, Steve Cook.
Into the box now, Steve Cook. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Matty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Brito ranging back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field. His second home run of the game as they extend the lead to 5-0.
See, I just don't understand that. He had an open base and could have pitched around him, but they challenged him and lost big time. That is one costly decision.
Skipper out of the dugout making the slow trek to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Aces, number 55, Matt Koch. Center fielder number 3, Monty Harrison.
Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So with that, the top of the 5th is still alive.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came
from. The batter, number 10. Shortstop.
Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in. 3 runs already home here. And next to the plate will be J.T. Riddle. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, there's a couple of ways to look at this. It never looks good to hit a man when your team is getting shelled. Seems a little suspicious. Then again, sooner or later, you've got to reclaim the inside part of the plate, or things can get even worse.
So coming to the plate, Kyle Jensen. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. The 1-2 is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. So 3 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and 2 left. Last half of the 5th coming up. New Orleans is out in front, 5-0.
Leading off for Reno, second baseman, Christopher Negron.
First delivery to him on the way. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
Now here's the pitch. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in his zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Stepping in, number 20. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 20.
Here's the first pitch to him. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Negron gets his lead at first, nobody out. In there, and it's even at 1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
The 2-1 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
The 3-2 pitch. Hit hard but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. The payoff pitch one more time. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Now at the plate, Drew Ellis. His last at bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First offering on its way. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Ildemaro Vargas will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again, and the inning is over. So they pick up no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. 5 innings complete. The Baby Cakes lead it 5-0. TJ McFarland takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 31, TJ McFarland.
Ready once again, Johnny Schultz. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Johnny Schultz.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
The count now at 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Now the payoff pitch home. Drilled right back up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, 2-seamer, pitcher, sinker baller, what have you. You're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Miss middle.
Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1.
Great decision there to pull back. Step number 1 in getting a sacrifice bunt down, make sure you bunt a pitch that you can handle.
Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he's back easily. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. Digging in to try it again, Rafael Ortega.
Left fielder
Schultz, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. In the air out to straightaway left. Hazel Baker's under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Striding in once again, Diaz. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. 2 out with the man at first. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. New Orleans is out in front, 5-0. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jack Reinheimer. And at this point in the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First delivery to him on the way. Bouncer down the line. Gonna be a tough throw. Just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. Ready for another chance. Brito, a hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Number 30.
First offering on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Harrison on the move. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Stepping into the box, Steven Souza. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Grounded foul off to the right. High in the air down the right field line. Schultz on the move. And that retires the side. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On to the 7th now in game 3. The Baby Cakes lead it 5-0.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Aces, number 37, Neftali Ali.
Digging in and looking for more, JT Realmuto. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Realmuto.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Steve Cook. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
He's set. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. Feliz playing here in his age 29 season. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and a 2-seam fastball. Here comes the 1-0. And that pitch catches the inside corner. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. The 1-2. And this is hit hard to the right side. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. Feliz sets. Here's the 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
The center fielder, Monty Harrison.
Another full count pitch home. Count still full, 3-2. The 3-2 one more time. And he fouls this one off.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
The next 3-2. Fouled off. Realmuto, the runner at second with 1 away. Fastball too high, ball 4.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Aces, number 49.
JT Riddle will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone. He's set and the 2-1 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
The 3-1. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Jensen. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Green 1.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
This is the cat and mouse of today's game. 3-1 almost definitely bought you that fastball, and he took it. Interested to see if this pitcher goes to that well again, fear of bases being loaded, or he's willing to break something off.
Oh, and it misses ball 4, and that will force home a run. Ready for another shot now. Johnny Schultz, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. And this could be trouble now. It's 3-1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
3-1. Here it is. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Once again, a 3-2. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch-out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
The pitcher, number 30, Caleb Smith.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been, as they'll strand the bases loaded. This side is retired. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and 3 men left on base. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. New Orleans is out in front, 6-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Smith. He went down on strikes last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he takes ball 1. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. And there's 1 down now. Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And the changeup is way low that time. The 1-0. Count now, a ball and a strike. And there's ball 2 now. The 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3. One out, nobody on. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
The 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box, Christopher Negron. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A changeup over the inside corner. The 0-2 delivery. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 8th inning coming up. The Baby Cakes lead it 6-0. Tino Sandoval comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Sandoval.
Digging in once again, Rafael Ortega, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
Ortega.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
There you go, nice work.
Boy, Giro, anytime a lefty takes that pitch on the outer third and drives it the other way, you have to be awfully impressed.
Yeah, you have to be. It reminds me of Will Clark back in the day taking that ball the other way. You have to be able to play with the whole field to have success in the big leagues today.
Now batting, number 91.
And he'll snap one over to first. And the runner back in standing. Ortega aboard here at first with nobody out. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. JT Realmuto is on deck. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
In now, JT Realmuto. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Nice rip, nice rip.
Ready once again, Steve Cook. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Cook.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
Now batting, the center fielder, Monty.
Hit on the ground toward the left. To his left, Ellis. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. And next to the plate will be JT Riddle. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
JT Riddle.
Here's a high pop-up. Smith has a play. 2 down. Stepping up to the plate, Kyle Jensen.
The first baseman, Kyle Jensen.
Hit on the ground to short. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. So they score 4 times on just 3 base hits, no errors, and no one left on base. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. New Orleans is out in front, 10-0. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Guerrero is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Yadier Rivera will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Coming to the plate now, number 20. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
And there's ball 1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Drew Ellis. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Kelly Dugan will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Drives it out to deep right center field. Harrison going back. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
This game might be over for all intents and purposes, but somebody forgot to tell this guy. He's a grinder, and he's going to approach every at-bat like it's his last. Does it again here and delivers a double into the gap.
The batter, the shortstop, Jack Reinheimer.
Standing in now, Jack Reinheimer, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the 0-1. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Dugan stands at second with 2 gone. Outside, 2-1. The 2-1 home is in there for the second strike. Here now the 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Now at the plate, Brito. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Number 30.
He's set and the pitch. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series, and they're now on the board, though still well behind. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point. The pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
No hits to this point. The 1-0 home. Misses up and in.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Ball 3.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Fly ball out toward left center field. Harrison over to his right. And that's the 3rd out. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left. On to the 9th now in game 3. The Baby Cakes lead it 10-3.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Aces, number 47.
Digging in, Johnny Schultz. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
Right fielder, Johnny Schultz.
The 1-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3. Into the box now, Yadiel Rivera. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Shortstop, Yadiel Rivera.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 1 out, nobody on. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The batter.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Rafael Ortega. He singled his last time up. A high fastball is in there. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. New Orleans is out in front 10-3.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for New Orleans, number 75.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Smith, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here's the first pitch to him. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ortega moves over, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in, Jeremy Hazelbaker. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Jeremy Hazelbaker.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now the 1-0. His fastball taken high for a ball. Now the 2-0. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Bases are empty. One man out. Too high, and that cost him ball 4. Digging in now, Christopher Negron. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right over the middle, knee high. Hazelbaker leads off first with 1 away. A bouncer to the left side. The second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Now batting, number 20. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. From the stretch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. The 0-1 on its way. Ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. He makes the catch, and they are going to take home field advantage right back. They win game 3 to go up 2-1 as this one is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was an absolute menace with runners in scoring position in this one. So he definitely had that clutch factor working. Could have been a real difference in the outcome if not for his contributions.
(10-3) at the end of this contest. New Orleans have taken a 2-1 series lead. Caleb Smith gets the W on the mound. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score, first for the victorious Baby Kings. 10 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Aces, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 39 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.